Q1 was Vigmed's best quarter so far in sales. What contributed to the development?
Well, basically, late last year we chose to focus a lot on Europe and specifically on the big countries in Europe. So for us right now, that's France, Italy, Spain, and Germany. And this has definitely paid off. So Q1, we saw more than 80% of our sales in Western Europe is contributed by those 4 countries.
Vigmed has reduced its cost base substantially. How has this impacted your ability to increase sales?
Well, if we compare with the first quarter of 2015, we have reduced the cost base by 29% and at the same time increased the sales by 32%. So we actually believe that that's a pretty solid result. We've done that by actually putting more activities towards sales and marketing, and reduction of headquarter activities has been quite severe. And this has actually, that has created a new normal, and we expect that to continue during the next quarters.
You have changed the strategy and work better with distributors in the main markets. How has this developed?
Well, we focused on basically 2 things. One is a more structured approach to the distributors. So we have now a fixed agenda when we speak to the distributors, and they know and understand what it is that we are asking for, and we know and understand what they're asking for. So that has helped the dialogue quite a bit. Number 2, we focus a lot on tenders and specifically understanding the entire tender process. So historically, we've not been very good at preparing for the tenders, but certainly our distributors has bid for the tenders. Now we work together in the phase before the tender specs are actually developed or published. So we are in a much better position to bid. And also from Vigmed's side, we can now contribute a lot more knowledge on what has happened in other European countries, which can help our distributors in a given country to position the product in the best possible way, but also to price the product competitively.
Can you tell us about the large product tenders you hope to win during the fall this year? What kind of volumes do you expect?
I cannot be specific about which tenders we're talking about, but certainly we focus a lot on the big tenders. We are also bidding for small tenders together with the distributors, but the big tenders have the ability to be a game changer for us on volumes. So for me, a big tender is a tender that is more than 1 million units per year. And there are several of those in the markets.
Vigmed has begun preparations for an entry into the Asian market. Have you found any partner, and how does the time schedule look like?
Asia is a very exciting market, especially on the longer term. We have had quite a bit of interaction with potential partners in Asia during 2015, but chose to put this a little bit on the back burner to focus more on Europe. Now that doesn't mean we don't do anything in Asia. So specifically we have chosen to initiate the registration process in a country like China. China is already the biggest market in the world for these kind of products, and this will only be more evident as we go forward. So we've chosen to say we do the efforts on the registration part, but clearly if we want to accelerate the process, we have stated in our prospect, and we still believe it so, that if we need to go fast, we need to find external funding, or we need to find a partnership structure where we can fund the activities from outside. The registration time in China is obviously not a fixed term. We think that it's going to take at least a year to register the products from now. That means that we will not see a commercial order until the second half of 2017.
What will you focus on during Resta 2016?
For me personally, one of the main focus areas will be to land the distribution agreement in the UK. We have worked for this for quite a while, and I think we are in the last stretches to have a decision. Whether it's a go or no go, of course we cannot say, but at least we'll have a decision very shortly. For the team as a whole, we will continue the focus on Europe, and specifically on the Big Four, which hopefully will be the Big Five. And we also continue to focus on building the knowledge base on the tender processes and the interaction with the distributors on a general basis.